Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Tanner from Tanner Plays, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay. Today, we're going to be running the Scar on one of the best Black Ops 2 maps. And if you disagree, then you're just wrong. Raid holds a special place in all of our hearts. Raid was one of the most enjoyable maps, okay? We had Nuketown, we had Studio, we had all those great maps, we had Slums, but Raid was just the map for loading in and just having a great time. As you're going to see in the beginning of this gameplay, the gameplay at the beginning of the video is not going to be anything stellar. In fact, it's going to be more depressive than it is impressive. However, towards the end, I lock in a little bit and I'm just going to let you see what happens. But yeah, man, just imagine it's 2012, 2013. You just woke up in the morning. You slept for like an hour and a half because you were up playing Black Ops 2 Zombies until 6 in the morning. Your alarm clock goes off. Your mom and your dad wakes you up and you have 15 minutes to squeeze in some Black Ops gameplay. And that's kind of what this video is going to be symbolic of, is those mornings where you woke up and you squeezed in one game. It was like, honestly, Black Ops 2 was like Gen Z's cigarette, okay? Like most people get up in the morning, they have to smoke a cigarette, drink an energy drink. That's the adult thing to do. But back what we did before we could smoke cigarettes and before our bodies became caffeine and nicotine infected, is we played freaking Black Ops 2, man. Black Ops 2 was the equivalent to smoking 2 packs of cigarettes as far as the purpose of smoking cigarettes goes. And so, yeah, that's kind of what my days looked like. I mean, I went to school, came home from school, snuck up to my room, snuck my Xbox out, plugged the TV in, and played Black Ops after my homework got done, of course, after all my chores and all my homework got done, played Black Ops 2 until I could not hold my eyes open anymore. It was very normal for me to play Black Ops well into the night for 6 or 7 hours. And a lot of the times it wasn't even really multiplayer. It was zombies. But at some point in time, I became obsessed with getting all the shotguns and snipers gold, getting diamond on shotguns and snipers, not gold. And I started doing the multiplayer grind. And the good thing about the multiplayer grind is that you don't need to block out 2 hours on your schedule to be able to have a good session, okay? So like if you were to play zombies, you're not going to get a good zombie session in under an hour and a half. You're just not. Even if it takes you several rounds, I mean, if you're playing zombies for less than an hour and a half, you're not really playing at this point. You know, you're just teasing yourself. And so, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my hunter killer drone, and it's not going to kill anybody because it goes for that guy right there. As you can see at the top of the building, it lands on the top of the building and doesn't kill anybody. It goes to the one place where there's cover and overhead. As you can see right now, I'm kind of locking in. All right. I'm locking in a little bit. Now here in a second, you're going to laugh at me, and that's completely okay. But as of right now, I've locked in. I've kind of gotten used to the recoil pattern on the Scar. I'm kind of getting used to the gun. I'm getting used to the map again. Right here, I'm going to try to get a cheesy kill on this guy, but it looks like instead of coming back out, he's going to jump back into the window into money. So I swing back around towards garage, and I'm going to play for the middle again. So I'm going to go this way, make sure there's nobody on my left, come over here, absolutely whiff all those shots, whiff that shot, don't even get the kill right there. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. This game was crazy. Now, I will say the one thing that I do like about Black Ops 2 is, unlike in current Black Ops, like if you were not the one that killed them, you didn't get the kill. So like in modern Black Ops, if you just put bullets on them and somebody else kills them, it gives you the kill. That wasn't the case in old school gaming, man. You had to earn your kill. You had to claw your way to that 100 points. You couldn't just hit a couple of shots and let somebody else finish them off for you. If you didn't do the majority of the damage on this game, you weren't getting awarded the kill. And so here I am right here making an absolutely stupid play. I got super cocky, forgot that there was only 30 bullets in my gun, and ended up getting killed right there in middle. So what do? I don't learn from my lesson. I focus middle again because I'm like, that's where all the people are at. That's where all the kills are at. And so I'm going to try to play middle here again. By the way, if you're playing online, you don't play right there. That's the worst place for you to set up shop because your flanks, you know, you've got so many different flanks, and you're just going to die. Doesn't matter how good you are. If you camp out in the middle, you are going to die. But yeah, so I've kind of learned my lesson a little bit. I'm not going to go into the middle because I was honestly, what I'm trying to do with all of my videos right now, you can just assume it's me trying to go for a nuke. I've never gotten a nuke in Call of Duty, never in my entire life gotten a nuke, a Moab, or anything like that. And so I'm trying to shoot for my first nuke in 2026 on one of Golden Era Gaming's best installations. And so here's kind of where I start to lock in. I'm going to realize, okay, shoot, if I just hold this little spot right here, then everything will be all good, fine, and dandy. Or no, maybe that's not right here. No, actually, nope. I do exactly what I have been doing several times before. Go back into the middle like a dummy. This was the reason that my KD was so low back in the day, is because I was so aggressive and I lacked the skill to be able to justify being as aggressive as I was. Don't get me wrong. I had a little bit of a gunny, but I definitely didn't have movement down. Back in the day, movement really wasn't what it is today, but it was still integral to you being a good COD player. Like, you could have good gunny, but if you didn't have good movement and map knowledge, you weren't going to go anywhere. You weren't going to do anything. Right here, I'm going to be pinched in between two of these guys. So what do? Naturally, I turn on them. I turn on them, bro. And so I think right here, if I'm not mistaken, is where I kind of start focusing this little area, because I realize it's a pretty decently populated area. There's several different lanes that lead to that little room right there. Nope. What does he do? He goes back in the middle. But this time he makes it out alive, ladies and gentlemen. Mission successful. Now we're going to get camped up right here in this little corner room on the back right of the map, or the back left, depending on which angle you're looking at the map at. And yeah, right here we kind of lock in. As you can see, I've already got my dogs. I've already got my swarm. I don't think I went nuclear. Somebody help me in the comments. Is a nuke where you have to go 32-0, or could you just get 32 kills? Somebody let me know in the comments. I forgot. That wasn't something that I ever did, so I don't have a lot of knowledge as far as the nukes and different things like that. I want to get a nuke. I'm probably going to get a nuke eventually if I keep playing long enough. Look at me whiffing all those shots right there. Not going to get a nuke if I'm going to be playing like that. The only thing that I kind of regret about this class is that I didn't put the sight on it. I almost killed myself right there. Did you guys see that? I almost threw that hunter killer drone into the edge of the window. And as the match is kind of winding down here, I'm just having myself a game. Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Give me that 3-piece. Give me my K9 unit. Let's go, baby. It is over. It is over. It's all downhill from here. Nice little shots right there that I put on that guy in opposite window. I thought there was a guy right there, but it was just my dogs. Let me know what you guys think. What is the best Call of Duty Black Ops 2 weapon? I need to know in the comments section, for those of you that are still watching the video, what is the best Black Ops 2 weapon? It can be any class, and let me know why it was the best weapon. Right there, I actually ended up dying. I shouldn't have died right there, but I did, and the game's going to end via my kill streaks. You know, once you put those dogs and that swarm out, you're really not going to be able to get your gunny involved as much as you were before, because these things are vicious. If you were able to get dogs and the swarm at the same time, yeah, you were just a menace to society. But anyway, that's going to conclude the video today. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Nice little 70 kill gameplay there. Hope you guys have a great day at work, school, college, whatever it is that you may be doing. And I'll see you guys in the next video.